Hi Nick, how are you?
Good.
We're going to talk about the future state of electricity today. There's this thing called distributed electricity. This means solar panels, it means batteries. It's all coming. We've already got 2 million homes. We've got tens of thousands of batteries. Talk to me about distributed electricity.
Well, I think we've been in this a year. A bunch of things have changed. Government said, this is all we're doing. You want more action, you do it yourself. We got our kids marching on the streets, both of our kids out there saying we want action on climate change. And we got the price of a battery now, which makes sense. If you're a big user of energy, it makes sense to have a battery. So to that extent, it has fundamentally changed, and we are going to see an escalation of home renewables.
And once we've got the batteries on location at houses, we've got the solar panels, people are talking about virtual power plants. What are these VPPs? Who's doing them? What's DC Power Co? What's its angle? How does it get involved?
Yeah, well, interesting, two bits of that. First thing is, as soon as you've got this battery in your home, you have changed the way the market's playing. So you're not putting your cheap energy into the market at a time when you're not getting much for it. You're using it when you're using it late in day when it was expensive. So you've changed the market. You're actually managing your own supply and demand, and that's where the value is coming from. The interesting thing is you've got hundreds of thousands of those out there, and we've now built power stations. And it's how do they talk to each other? And there's a bunch of technology companies out there that are saying we want to play. What's interesting is all of the excitement about that tech only plays when we got lots of people, and that's DC Power's role. We've got to have the people out there with their batteries to play.
Right, we're talking about batteries. There's a big battery called Snowy 2.0.
Yep.
You've talked about a big battery in our community. What does that mean? How many what are we talking about? How much capacity is it?
Yeah, well, Snowy 2 is a big battery. Sunny 1, we're calling our battery, and it's the equivalent of Snowy 2. What's the equivalent of Snowy 2 in houses? It's 400,000 homes. You put 400,000 homes with a battery, you've got the same amount of energy. And what's interesting is that if the government paid half of those energies, if we wanted to stimulate the market, get this thing going, get batteries out there really quick, the government says, right, first 400,000 homes, we'll pay half. If they did that, Sunny 1 would be built in half the time of Snowy. It would cost half the amount to government, and it would be delivering the same amount of energy, and of course totally renewable energy as well. So it's a way of working with the community, getting the capital from the community, joining it with government, and real nation building stuff.
And if there's 9.5 million homes, it'll get to 10 million at some point. Half of those 5 million homes had a battery. What are we saying that's something like 10 Snowy 2.0s? Is that how you see it?
That's right, and we've done it in time, compared to building power stations, we've done it like that.
Thanks, Nick. The future of electricity is very much going to be driven by technology. Great talking to you.
Yeah, thanks.